What's up, guys? It's Scotty with NBA 2K Summer League Association.com. Got another storyline here, Charlotte Bobcats story. So this one, it's got a new feature in it, built in with, I mean, if you guys have already read it and you're aware of it, it's called Second Chance. It's kind of fun to play out, but basically the idea is take a player that never really got a chance to excel in the NBA or really show what he has. Take him, build him up, develop him, and basically create him, turn him into an all-star. So we got that element implemented here in this storyline. For those of you guys that have played with it already and know who it is Alexis Ajinka, and it's pretty tough. So I mean, this one's a tough one. But right here, basically what you're doing, one of the roster rules is you have to have all of your players under the age of 23, and you have to keep both of your first-round picks in all these trades. So keep that in mind. Also, because I mean, what you're trying to do is you're trying to build a team that's young and athletic, and that's gonna have a chance, in 3 to 4 years. So over in the athleticism column, you have to have 6 players that are a B rating or higher. So I mean, this one, even the off-season stuff right here, this took me a while. I mean, I re-recorded after I already did all the trades and stuff, so it'd go by quicker. But it took me a while to figure out, probably like an hour, to really find a roster that even works. And when I was done with it, it's like all the players were terrible. But right here, went up and picked Paul George, picked him up for Tyrese Thomas and DJ Augustine. That's a pretty good deal for us. It was pretty much a steal, but he's like the lone player with Kemba Walker that are actually gonna be able to do anything on our team. But there he goes. They accept that. Boom. After that, I pretty much just wanted to get all players under the age of 23 and make sure I have athletic players. So I was just trying out trades left and right, trying to figure out things. Oh, and here, so one of the roster tasks, the rules is you need to flip both your second-round picks and get a first-round pick in this upcoming draft. So it's kind of tough if you do it with a sucky team, because obviously their draft, the stock is higher, star-wise. So I went with the Lakers. They did it with Ayenga, and yeah, so I was able to flip it that way. That was one way to get the roster goal complete. And then here, I mean, I'm just unloading players. I had to find, well, let's see, this is just a tip. I mean, if you guys want to take it, take it. You got a couple guys like Corey Maggette and a couple other guys that have kind of expensive contracts, and it's hard to get rid of them for someone under the age of 23 because most players are still on their rookie contracts. So just try to find a couple teams that have really good salary cap room, like for example the Raptors here. Also, I think the Cavaliers have pretty wide and a pretty large salary cap. So that's what I did there. I just unloaded a bunch of guys on the Raptors, got back a couple of second-round picks that I know I can add in a trade, and to get rid of one of these contracts. But here it is again, just unloading guys. And I think I do a 4-player trade with the Cavs here, just getting a bunch of under the age of 23 guys, trying to get that roster ready with all the rules and stuff. This one's tough though. Look at the players I'm getting, Manny Harris. Never even heard of this guy. Luke Long, I'm gonna have to trade later because he's obviously older than 23. Samardo Samuels and Luke Herring Godey. I don't even know his name. Whatever. So get that trade through. Now we gotta find a way to get rid of Luke Walton. And I think Diop is still there, which his contract's like $6 million, almost $7 million for this year. So there's the second-round picks that I'm packaging. And I think the Nuggets actually had some cap room, so I just went and got Kosta Koufis, which who knows if he'll ever play, but whatever. I'm just trying to get, like I said, the under the age of 23. It's tough, man, to get these type of players back, but it's really going to be tough to rebuild them, and hopefully in the draft we'll get a good pick. Obviously, not able to pick Anthony Davis even if we got the first overall. So there's the man, Alexis Ajinka. Look at that. 7'2", 220. Guy's scrawny and long, but that's kind of the French style. Yeah, you got a couple. This is your second chance goals. There's a lot of them. Take a look on the site with all, like, you have to read it obviously, check out the goals, but I mean by year 4 you're wanting this guy to be an all-star in the Eastern Conference. So you can max out. I maxed out his deal. Obviously that's one of the goals tasks. Get a 5-year deal. Look at that, $870,000 each year. It's a steal for a starter. Too bad his overall is only 42, but whatever. Then here's another guy. Check out his athleticism. It's an A-. Tariqa White. I think he's out of Ole Miss, and he's a rookie. I'm pretty sure he got injured in real life, and that's why he got released early. But do the same with him. I just max him out 5 years for a really good price. He's actually way fun to play with. I've played with him before. If you're a cheeser and you like spin dunking, this guy will spin dunk all over the court. But he can actually shoot it pretty well, and he can get to the rim quick. Then Armin Johnson, he's also an athlete, age 22, out of Nevada. Just need a backup point, just in case. I mean, he'll probably just ride the bench quite a bit, but yeah. So that's kind of what my team's looking like. I still have one guy over the age of 23 left on my roster. It's Diop, Isagna Diop, or however you say his name. I just go ahead and waive him because he's only got a year left, so I don't care if his contract's still with me, whatever. So, taking a look at the roster, Paul George, our man, with Kemba Walker, that's going to be the backcourt. Hopefully they'll be able to work things out. And then our front court, we got Bismack Biyombo and Alexis Ajinka, the man. But yeah, if you guys try this out, I mean, I'm sure you can get a better roster than what I put together. It's just tough, but post it. Let us know what kind of trades are available with what you got, and keeping all the rules and whatnot. So yeah, take a look at this though. It's pretty crazy. If you go to your finances, it really opens up a ton of cap room. So in the off season, if there's any players that are legit under the age of, you know, what will be next year, 24, you're gonna have the money to sign them for sure. Look at that, 30 million cap space left for this year, and your largest contract on a player is like 2 million or something like that. It's ridiculous. So yeah, that's the storyline. Check it out on NBA2KSummerLeague.com, and that's it for me. Later.